morning. How are you all? Good. I'm so delighted that that I was able to get this. It's actually a DVD of the silent version of Welcome Danger. What I did in the liner notes in your program, I pretty much summed up what you're going to be seeing and what little parts are comprised of. I didn't want to, go into too much verbally because you probably won't remember it, but at least it'll be in the program. What I wanted to spend 10 seconds doing is just giving you an encapsulation of what Cinefest has meant to me over the years, because it's bittersweet for me. I have been coming to Cinefest on and off since 1993. I was first encouraged to come here at the suggestion of one of my mentors, a friend to many of you, the late great John Cocci. And he suggested that I come here, and he introduced me to a hero to everybody here as well, the late great Phil Sterling. And then Phil proceeded to introduce me to everybody. And as a result of that, I've spent the last 22 years with some of the greatest friends, some of the most staunch supporters, and the most enthusiastic fans of, well, who I think is the greatest silent film comedian of all time, Harold Lloyd. But of course, I'm his #1 fan, so say that. I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your support and your enthusiasm and your love for Harold over the years. When I was told, obviously that this was going to be the last Cinefest, and I asked Jerry and Ricky, I said, what do you want to see? What's on your bucket list of, a Lloyd film? And this was the one. And I want to get a count of hands. How many of you have seen the sound version of Welcome Danger? Okay, a good number of you. How many of you liked it? It's sometimes very difficult for me to say that I think it was a misstep for Mr. Lloyd. I think, actually, interestingly, one of the reviews that Welcome Danger got was something along the lines of, should he have stuck to the silence? And it was pioneering in many, many respects, and I think that's it was one of the turning points in his career, because it was very, very pioneering work. The version that you are going to see, some of it is going to look extremely familiar, because as I put in the notes, in the sound version that we have seen over the years, a lot of it is the silent version, which was scrubbed and dubbed. And so a lot of the footage that you're going to see is familiar. It was made for, again, the silent version, which he fully expected to make a silent film after Speedy. He started in August of 1928. But then all of a sudden, he's saying to himself, wait a second, sound films are coming out. If I don't release something soon, I'm going to miss the boat. And Harold was all about you. He wasn't about his comfort zone. He was about making sure that the audience was happy. Okay. Given that Welcome Danger, the sound version, is a little bit of a mixed bag. I mean, there's some brilliant stuff in it, but within the first 10 minutes, if you loathe the central character, if he grates on your nerves so much, then it's a little bit difficult to follow it for the rest. But this version is different. This version is comprised of footage that has never been seen before, as well as the silent stuff that was in the sound version. give it a good shot. Give it a good look. I think you're going to be very pleasantly surprised at the difference in how much better it plays as a silent. I want to thank Mr. Jeff Rapsis for offering his very talented technique to the experience. And I want to again thank you all so much for welcoming Harold to Cinefest so many times. And I want to encourage you to never forget these 35 years and how important they were to all of us, and the camaraderie, the family that we have developed and become because of these wonderful yearly meetings. And don't lose each other. Let's never lose this family, because it's a damn good one. Okay. Enjoy the film Harold Lloyd in Welcome Danger. Thank